The music.
We're on.
Holy, what? Hey, hi guys. Hi, how you doing? It's Tuesday and we're taking over something. Glad to see you all in here. I've got my good buddy, well, we're gonna figure it out. What'd you do? What'd you do?
Oh, there they are. We're good.
They got it now. All right. Mine was a little untucked. I got my good buddy Trent back. Trent was stuck in the West. I love this. Trent told me the story. He doesn't have a mic, by the way, yet. Trent was on tour with the Sons of the Pioneers, goes to get on a plane that's supposed to go to Houston, Dallas, where we were heading, and it gets canceled. So what does Trent do? Goes to Las Vegas. That's what he does. He goes to Las Vegas, party down. I'm telling you, they tried to drink all of Las Vegas, him and his mom and dad. It was just crazy.
Fish bowls.
Fish bowls, whole deal. I got Jonas here because Hinckley's out for the next week or two. So yeah, we got Jonas being Hinckley. Very interesting.
I also do Rubik's Cubes.
He also does Rubik's Cubes. He has his mic. He doesn't know what he's listening for, so if you hear any issues with audio or any of that, tough, because Jonas doesn't know what he's doing.
I'll just start turning stuff.
Just turn stuff, but he's going to be here to handle all the comments, all that kind of good stuff. Again, glad to be back. Glad to have Trent back. Glad to have Jonas back. Corey's glad we're back. He's wanting a break now. He wants a trip. He's like, can I go to LA for a little while? I don't blame him. Anyway, glad to have you all. Please tell us in the comments where you're watching from, what you guys want to talk about. I've got a lot of cool products I want to talk about, some new things, including a brand new financing deal that I'm really excited to tell you about that'll be happening here in February. And yeah. You can't share comments with him.
I'm not trying to. Somebody said, what is that god-awful noise?
Is there a noise? But yeah. Do you got monitoring
on? You got him?
Uh-oh, you better find out. Just get a rough idea. Are you guys hearing issues with audio? Hey, Trent, I'm over here.
We're figuring it out, man.
We're going to figure it out. See what's going on. Trent's real excited to see you shove his ear monitors in your ear. Trent says those are the cheap Amazon ones. Yes, but you'll never clean that amount of earwax off of there. I can guarantee that.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm sorry. They're not bad.
It's not bad, he says. Can you hear anything weird going on?
There's a little bit of a hiss.
Trent, do we know what's happening here?
I don't know how to put these things in.
I hope you're not hearing too much of a hiss. If you are, send some messages. Tell us what's going on. We'll try to see if we can track it down. We'll call Jason. Jason's on his way to go see his kids. This is what happens when we try to do things and not know what we're doing. But either way, come on back here and we don't know if we can fix the hiss. If that's just a hiss, we'll figure it out. A lot of new products coming in, a lot of great deals coming your way. Guess what? The new BG52 is a hit, and I'm pretty excited. We've sold 2 out of the 3 already that were here, so we're down to just the standard BG52 right now. So, yeah. And if you're watching over there right now, Austin, you got to come over. Anyways, what do we got for comments here so far, Jonas?
A lot of people saying hi. Texas here, Terry Beeson, John Washburn, Vince, Otto, Hal. There's a lot of people.
Howdy.
Jake Stogdill wants to see your best spinning back kick.
I have a pretty good one.
Oh, audio
I'm
just
kind of
cut out.
worried though. I got my less stretchy pants on, so I just don't know if I ought to do that right now. I'll hold off on the roundhouse kicks. How you doing, man? Good to see you. So yeah, so many cool things on their way in. It's always fun when we got craziness going on at the same time. My mind goes and explodes.
This thing is still going on. People
all right.
are complaining about it, but I do not know how to fix it. I'm sorry.
What kind of hiss do we
It
have?
sounds like somebody said it sounds like I'm vacuuming.
That's great. That's going to make for some great audio. Speaking of the Boucher, the only one in stock right now is the standard 52. We do have more coming. These things are absolute
This is still my favorite
winners.
out of the batch. So.
Yeah. This is your favorite of the batch?
This was my favorite out of the batch.
All right. Let's hear what we got here.
This is the one that Corey and I played and stayed late on Christmas Eve.
You stayed late on Christmas Eve?
We did stay late, like an
We
hour
didn't
and a
have
half.
it that long ago.
That's when that first one showed up for us to film with.
Oh, maybe you're right. Okay, you might be right. I probably ought to turn on this mic so that you guys can hear it.
I hear it. No, it's on.
Now it's on. That's in the wrong key.
About that tune the other day.
What'd you find?
It's very, very close to Devil in Georgia.
See, they stole it from
I know that.
that song.
I know that. And I was sitting there playing, I'm like, that is what that is, but I couldn't, it wasn't perfect. Yeah.
That's the beginning of it, you're right. With the drop D. By the way, they also had Fire on the Mountain, and they played Fire on the Mountain. Anyway.
Terry Beeson said, Jay, run that thing.
Oh, dude, you're right. You are right. Killer.
Texas, oh my gosh. Tex is asking if there are any updates on the Bourgeois Pro LSH.
The Pro LSH, I told you we're supposed to be seeing those the end of this month, is what they told me. They have some in finish. I'll get a more accurate update. Actually, tomorrow, I think I'm supposed to have a phone call with James. I've got a few guitars I want to talk to him about. So, yeah, that's what I know so far. By the way, I played our LSH that's over next door. I hadn't played it in a few weeks. That sucker is massive. It sounds so good. A total different version of what you expect out of a Bourgeois guitar. Killer guitar.
Marcel asked if we wanted to buy some guitar cases. Found them in a snowstorm. Basically brand new.
Is that our good friend Marcel? Marcel, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Marcel. In case you guys didn't see, there's a video out. We had two yahoos who worked for, actually it's the same people, and came back a second time to steal a second time. Same person has the same red van and has a partner. They stole about 6 cases. A couple of them, one's a vintage Gibson mandolin case. There's a couple other things that are in there. There's actually some we haven't yet to discover what the cases are, because if you don't know, there's like hundreds of various instruments with different cases. We're trying to figure out what's what and what is missing. We're still trying to figure that out. But they did steal from us. Ends up, I went and viewed the video. The same guy in the red van was working with the first guy, going back and forth, and then came back about 4 hours later and stole 2 more mandolin cases. He's going to be very, very bummed out when he finds out we don't store instruments in that shed. We only store the cases, and it's kind of going to be a pain in the butt because some of our paperwork is going to be missing, and that's kind of a bummer. I think I can get almost all of that redone, and we can get new cases. It's going to cost us quite a bit, obviously. But if you see that video and you see the guy, he stared into the camera multiple times. I had one guy that put on a post, I find this, he's right, he's absolutely right. He says, all they had to do is check cell phone records for somebody who was in that region and called at 4 o'clock in the morning. And yes, that could probably be found with a red van, of course. But I don't think you understand that police are not going to even look into it. My biggest concern is that they're not even going to check. And anyway, that's what it is. But it does suck. But anyways, what else is going on, Jonas?
Let's see here. Charles asked if you have played the Banjo Tuner OM lately.
I have not. Ooh, that sounds like a great thing. So here's a guy. Guys, I'm going to start with news for today. And I don't even think Jonas knows this yet. Jonas, did you know that we started a new financing plan starting in February, which is today?
Nope.
Right now, you can finance anything over $450 in our store for 24 months of 0% equal payments. We have a new code just came out, just a new financing special through Synchrony that will now offer anything over $450 at 24 months. That's 2 years, 0% interest financing. So this banjo tuner, it's not a banjo killer, although it is. This could be yours in 24 months of equal payments. That's still going to be a pretty good payment. I don't know if you know that or not, Jonas.
Yeah.
That's not a cheap guitar.
Not really.
But
you could handle it.
But oh, the roundness of the notes. Just does everything right. It sounds perfect. The fundamental note is there, and the right perfect amount of subharmonics. I genuinely just think this guitar is the best OM I've ever played. I told everybody that at the NAMM show that was there. It's like, this is just an incredible guitar. If you don't know anything about it, it is one that we worked in creating and has actually turned into a whole series that they announced at NAMM. The new AT series, or is that what they're calling it? VT series, that's right. It has a T-bar in the neck for its truss rod, all animal protein glue, ribbon side bracing, a different bracing shape, and how they voice these guitars, a little bit different, all nitro finish, a stunningly gorgeous nitro finish on this, by the way. And just a build that's right. This one has the original way they did. The reason why we did the banjo tuners on it is that's how those were originally built. The original OMs were built with friction tuners, eventually turned to banjo tuners. This is the look. This is the way they were done. Brazilian rosewood backsides. This is just a killer guitar.
What is the nut width on that one?
1 3/4. We did this one to be a more vintage spec, so not a 23/32.
Let's see here. Got a question. Somebody wanted you to play a Bourgeois M5F.
M5F. Guess what? I just got notification. The Cordovan Red are on their way to us. I just put in an order for those today. Before we get to those, the M5F, I got a guitar that just arrived that I am contemplating purchasing for myself. I can afford this one more. I still can't afford it, but I can more likely afford it. This just came in. This is a Bedell Bajia. This was the last version of the Bajia being built, but this came into us as an absolutely stunning set of Brazilian. This is probably the nicest looking set of Brazilian we've seen in here, next to that double O that we just got in. But this is almost looks like Milagro style, perfect webbing, the black ribbons, just a massively awesome papered Brazilian Addy's topped guitar in a Bajia red sunburst. And I played this guitar, that's why we ended up keeping it. Wasn't one that I originally had on order, but I couldn't resist it. So I told my wife, maybe, Jonas, I don't own a Brazilian rosewood guitar. And to me, this would be the way to get into one. $69.90 is, I think, the price we have on this guitar, which I think is
Should
low.
be set, yeah, it's $1,000. Should be $79.90.
There's a lot of definition to this guitar right here. It's great. There you go. Bajia just came in.
What microphone are you using?
This is a DPA, something or other, something or other. Yes, I'm looking into eventually getting us to where we are going to be stocking these. But yeah, everybody's asking. They sound great. It's been working perfect. We didn't think people would be interested in using it, but I'm hearing a lot of people interested in getting these. So it's definitely something that we're going to have to start. By the way, did you see these? Look at these inlays. The Bajia has the mosaic brass inlays.
Updates on the TAS 3s from Yamaha.
They're here.
That's what I thought.
That's all you need to know. They're here, available right now. You can buy one on our website. I have both sand. I have 2 naturals left and 1 sandburst available. They're here right now. Buy them before everybody else does it. I guess for some reason they're just not prominent on our website, but if you type in Yamaha TAS 3, they're here right now. You can buy it, get you 1, get you 2, because they're available right now. I got one I can go show you. Want to go see one?
Yeah.
Let's go take a look at one.
Quick thing while we're walking.
Yep.
Since you played the E15 SSV,
Yes.
so with the edge 11/16 nut, how did the neck feel in your hand?
It felt like the E10 SSV, just like it.
Not too slim or anything?
No, it's just exactly like it. It's a fuller C shape in 11/16. It's a great feel, great. It's the right way it should be, in my opinion. I actually, to be honest with you, the E25 is going to have the 1 3/4. I'm actually bummed about that. I would prefer my Gibson necks to be in the 11/16. That's me. But that was my bummer for. I know there's a lot of you that are going to disagree with me. So anyway, this is the TAS in Sandburst. Killer guitar. Again, we played one of these on the live show the other day. I love it. We sold, I think, that one right afterwards. So yeah, this has all your effects, loop station, the transfer spot so you can start stopping here, magnet set, MagSafe style charging cable that will make sure you don't break it on its way out here. You can also do the app. Do the app. Seriously, if you get a TAG or a TAS, just download the app because it is totally worth it. Just the variables for your verbs, saving your loops, being able to transfer audio directly to the guitar, absolutely worth it. So there you go. What was it? We were looking at a mandolin, right?
M5F.
Which one?
Any of them. Take your pick. I know which one you're going to pick.
Well, yeah, I think the Cordovan Red is brand new and exclusive to us. This is the first one that we've had, and this was the original prototype. I think these are fantastic. This color is great. And us and the Fellowship of the Acoustics in the Netherlands are the only people to have this mandolin available to them. If you haven't got to see an M5F yet, Adirondack spruce top, fully torrefied mandolin, neck, back sides, everything. And this is in that gorgeous Cordovan Red finish. These are just, like I said, fully torrefied, upper grade, wider depth to the mandolin itself, the air chamber, price tailpiece, the Waverly Golden Era tuners are going to be on here as well. Yeah. I should probably mic this thing up, huh? You think so? Yes, we can do that.
That is the correct one.
Oh, the right one.
That is the right mandolin.
That's the one we wanted, because this is the one to get. And I'm excited that they're finally shipping these, so you can have the very first one if you pick this guitar up. So here we go. Big fan of these mandolins. Of course, it's when you're not working, Jonas, is when all the phone. Nobody was calling before that. Nobody even cared.
Yes, they were. We just had a little bit of a lull. Any updates on Martin CWs?
Martin, that guitar, it looks like will be. I just saw an update of shipping. They said they're going to have those out within the next month, is what they said. So I don't have exactly that. By the way, it's not a Martin CW. It's a version of a CW. Nobody else has this. This is a exclusive design that me and Jimmy in the custom shop worked out, and we're going to see how well they go over. The first one I think I saw on the waiting list is coming soon. Yeah, fantastic.
Here's a question really quick. Hi, currently playing a 2023 Bourgeois BG152 GM and a 2023 BG52 GI. In your opinion, in what ways are the new Bourgeois different than mine, sound-wise?
So it's not going to be a dramatic difference. I don't think this is one of those like, dude, your guitar is now officially extinct. It's not that case at all. You're going to notice a warmer, more vintage tone, a little bit more power to those guitars, in my opinion so far. And correct me, Jonas, you played a bunch of the new ones as well. I think there's a little bit of more of that initial fundamental note, and we have that, and a roundness to that fundamental note that is there. A little less wet character, as it were, yet more power, and of course a look and a feel. It's more the feel. That neck shape is going to be a big game changer for a lot of folks. So, hey, if you're calling, I will get back to you, I promise.
Eventually.
Eventually. Jonas is just all glad that he's not having to be out there right now. Everybody's showing up right now. Anyway, I don't think it's one of those. I think it's an absolutely killer welcome new series. Everybody agrees that they sound great. But I kind of feel like, again, it's kind of like that idea of why a tradition, in the callings world, why a traditional versus a hill country. It's more like that, except it's different still. I'd say it's still got a different tone. It's not like they're going after the same thing. They sort of were going after the same thing, but they came up with two different answers to it. I personally prefer what Boucher came up with. So.
Cool.
Yep.
We have another question really fast. Hi, not many bluegrass teachers in Derby, UK. Can you recommend a bluegrass online course?
There's a few different ones. There's great teachers such as Jake Workman's teaching right now. I just saw somebody that I was just reading about that's accepting less. Oh, Guess what? Josh Williams just
I saw
asked
that too.
to do, is going to start
told me
teaching
no
lessons.
already, so.
Did he already tell you no? I don't blame him. There's nothing we're going to do to fix that, my friend.
I called him and he's like, absolutely not.
If you just want to get a basic, great lessons, Peghead Nation has some great courses using Brian Sutton, I believe, as well. You have Banjo Ben, of course, is a great course to check out.
Lessons with Marcel.
Lessons with Marcel. Andy Hatfield. There's so many great ones. I love Andy. I love Lessons with Marcel. They're actually working together, and they have some new course things that they're going to be doing together. So, yeah, there's a lot of great options out there. Sure enough.
Can you describe the difference between a round note and an unround note?
Okay, yeah. Well, I'd say instead of saying unround note, the best way to describe the different sharp note versus a round note, blunted note.
Pointy.
It's a lot of modern guitars and some of the brighter versions of guitars. When you strike them, you have this sharp trebly attack that just kind of hits you and kind of piercing. Then you have this one and this is to me what's more impressive and harder to build, is a blunted or rounded note where you hit that attack, it hits you hard. It's got volume, it's got power to it, but it's not doing it in a sharp or brash way. It's doing it in a very blunted way. You feel it. It's almost like, again, it's like comparing sharp versus dull. Somebody punching you in the arm versus stabbing you in the arm. I know that's super dramatic, but I think that's kind of the idea of the difference in those two sounds.
Let's see. Can you play some Yairi guitars? Chef's choice. Chef's
choice. Ooh, if I've got one over here, I know what I'm going to choose.
I think we have a couple.
Well, I'm depending on if it's the one that I'm looking for. Are there any Yairis? Where are they at? Where are they
They're
at?
kind of stashed.
Did you stash them somewhere?
Over your right shoulder.
Aha! There they are.
And then there's two right here.
This is what I wanted to play. A D YM60 HD. This particular guitar is the last of the original Mr. Yairi Honduran Rosewood, the age stuff that everybody's been talking of legend. The next one I get in, which will be coming in, will be of the new, I think it's Hibden Hardwoods is who's, I can't remember who it is that's supplying the new version of the stuff, which they actually argue may be actually better, but that said, it doesn't have the legend that goes along with it like what this guitar does, so. Great sounding guitar right here. I mean, it filled the room. That's all I got to say. Look, we had two of them. There's another one over there. Tricky trickster.
Kyle Bell is asking, what differences can he expect between his 2026 BG 252 GM and his new professional series LSH?
Complete
tone and feel.
Different guitars. The LSH is coming in a more rounded, dark sound, less in your face. I can't say that either because that's not true. What's the best way to describe this? It's definitely a lot warmer, a little bit more vintagey feel to it. It feels aged more, the LSH does. Yeah, I think that's where I would see the most. It's definitely more open with that thinner finish. It's going to have a more open, low-end richness to it, low-mids richness to it. Rich. I think that's the word I'm going to use for that.
Yeah.
Rich. I'd say that's what you're going to feel the big difference. Not quite as defined on the notes as what your new. I haven't played your 252, but I know the 252 that's coming in here.
That one was great.
Holy smokes! Me and Jonas both played that. It was the hit.
That was the best guitar at NAMM.
Yeah, in my opinion, I agree. So.
Apart from Alvarez, who else builds a 12 fret dread? Atkin.
Atkin builds a 12 fret dread. We got one coming, by the way.
Essential?
Another Essential D in a Sunburst 12 fret dread. Larrivee makes one. We don't stock Larrivee anymore. We may do that again in the future.
Gallagher builds one.
Martin builds one. You can order it in the custom shop. So we can build you a custom shop one. Gallagher is making one. Yeah, there's a few. That may be a project that we work with Bourgeois on doing in the future too.
Very cool. Speaking of Gallagher, we had a question. Do we have any new Gallaghers on the way?
I don't know what's on the way. They've actually been on a slowdown. I got a letter from them. Said they've been having some issues getting things rolling, but they're back into production. So I actually should have a meeting with them in the next couple weeks to find out what is on order, where we're at, and what is coming. So I'll find out more on that very shortly.
In all capital letters, Iris.
Iris, coming. Not only is Iris coming, which is, I'm even more excited. I haven't called them. That's a follow-up that was on the list. We had a meeting today. Who do I need to follow up with?
That one.
Circle Strings, who is actually the parent company of Iris. Circle Strings has some guitars that Jonas and me were absolutely thrilled with. Jonas even more so than I was. I
was more surprised than anything else.
Yeah.
I was excited about it.
They're doing their new, what's it called? It's not salvage. It's not reclaimed. It's...
I thought it was. He kept phrasing it as salvage.
Maybe it is salvage series.
Yeah.
That may be right. And the initial offerings on those, the Sitka tops, are going to be sunken Sitka that was used as salmon fish traps and has been reclaimed, salvage, reclaimed tops. And all of the mahogany on those guitars is going to be from old 200-year-old furniture that they sawed and made into new. They're all going to have new stories, but they did two dreadnoughts, two OMs, and two square shoulder Gibson styles under the Fairbanks name. I should have all of those going to be coming hopefully very soon. I know we claimed a couple, so I got to make sure that they're actually going to make their way back.
I'm very excited about this.
Yeah, those were fantastic guitars.
Two things really, really quick. Can you play the Bourgeois Slope D Touchstone, please? Mm-hmm. And will Bedell still be making the Angelica, the Bellissima?
I don't know. Yes and no. I actually have a meeting with Pete Moroz coming up on Friday to get some clarification. They surprised me, to be honest. I was told everything was going to stay the same and we were just going to keep on going. Obviously, that was said differently. They're still going to be building what is officially on the books right now. Will continue to be built out and going, and then they'll make their decision from there, is what I was told. So I don't think we could put any new ones in. We still have a Bellissima, don't we?
There's one right
behind you. Yeah. So, yes and no. I'll find out exactly. Yes, I just don't know.
Vince is asking when the...
I don't have one over here, bud.
That's going to be the closest thing right there, most likely. That should be still shown properly.
Yeah, we can do that one.
When is the 2026 Bourgeois Large Sound Hole Touchstone Series coming? Is it going to be in February?
So there is no Touchstone. The OM?
The OM.
The OMs, I was told I will see my first ones at the end of March for us. And then there's a big giant shutdown that will happen and we won't see the rest of those until probably closer to May. So I'll see the first ones right after release. So, yeah. This is what we got for Touchstone. This is the new limited edition Touchstone Luke Bryan signature model, which is cool because it has black walnut sides and back, and then the torrefied Sitka top on a slope shoulder D. very cool guitars. By the way, we still have the actual limited run. I think there was only 15 of those guitars. The actual Luke Bryan, sorry.
30?
30? Is there 30 of them?
30 and 100 of those.
Okay, that's what I said. Sure I did. We have those in stock too, both of those guitars. They were a great hit. I think they're very fantastic guitars. The inlays look great. This Sunburst looks awesome. I think that's my favorite part of this particular model. And I gotta say, watching, because our good friend Hannah Harper was on last night. If you didn't see it last night, how many people got to see Hannah singing her butt off for American Idol last night? She did fantastic. My girls are Hannah Harper fans. They're all in. But Luke is winning me over. Dude is coming over and acting like a normal dude with a fun guy. I think I might actually get along with him pretty well. Yeah. I didn't think I would have, but maybe me and Luke could be buddies.
He should come here and hang out.
Luke, I think you should be my buddy. I think that's what should happen. He's been my surprise so far.
Here's a question really fast.
All right, I'm ready for
Francisco. Hi, John. I ordered a left-handed Maiden back in August. Any update on the guitar?
It should be coming very shortly. In fact,
I talked to was it Rob?
Rob.
I talked to Rob a couple weeks ago before NAMM, and he said they should be seeing it here pretty soon. So
good.
He didn't give me like a firm ETA, but I should be seeing it.
Good. I hope that's the case.
Any idea when the new Eastman slope shoulders will be arriving, and we'll be doing a video on them?
Eastman slope shoulders.
The 15 and 25.
They're supposed to be here within the next 3 weeks. We should have some of them. Not everybody's going to have all these guitars, by the way. So, God, I got to tell you guys are making it so awesome for the Acoustic Shop. Everybody is prioritizing the orders for the Acoustic Shop, and it's because you guys have been, by the way, can we talk about 86,000 subscribers right now, a little bit over? How crazy is that right now? It's 87 actually, I think I saw.
I don't know.
It's something like that. It's crazy amount of subscribers. Thank you guys. Because of you guys, we're getting to see stuff that we'd never seen before. I got told we're going to have the new close mandolin. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's going to be here shortly, and we're going to be filming with it and be ready for it. So yeah, get ready for that one. That's going to be super cool. Some other really cool guitars and mandolins that are making their way in here. By the way, 20 some odd Lady Moons have made it into the shop and are on their way out. Another 20 of them will be coming within the next 2 weeks. If you haven't hit your pre-order for those, do it, because those ones, that's a big hit. That's a massive hit right now.
Let's see. What is your recommendation for a small body to parlor size guitar?
My favorites?
Recommendation.
This guitar right here.
That's what I figured you'd say.
The Bellissima, any of the 13 fret, it's killer over here. I love that. It's a 14 fret. I take that back. The Bedell Parlor is, to me, one of the greatest parlor guitars out there. That's just bar none. It's just great. And the Bellissima is fantastic. I'm bummed to see if that. I hope it doesn't go away.
Carl is asking, I have a Yamaha FS830. What would be a step up in an Eastman or a Martin in that size under the 1,000 price tag?
FS830.
Triple OOM.
Looking for an OM-ish kind of guitar. The E3, I've got those. Guess what?
I think we have one.
E3 Deluxes are on their way
like
back.
Like dreads or OMs?
Dreads and OMs.
We have an OM Deluxe in here right now.
Yeah, we could have that. I would tell you the E3 would be a great option for you. The Deluxes are even better. I think that's my favorite of the affordable variants for Eastman right now is that E3. Me and Mark were just talking about it. In the Deluxe, it's just a killer guitar. Really cool looking and sounding guitar. That'd probably be my first recommendation. If you got a bigger budget than that, I can go deeper in here. I'd tell you to go all the way to an E20 OM and just get it, go, make it happen.
Get the MR?
Yeah. Oh, the MR. We do have one of those in stock. And those are coming to an end. So Madagascar rosewood backsides, Addy topped. Ooh, if you got the budget, go for it.
So Flat Pick Nation is in here.
Hey, Patrick, what an awesome job you're doing right now with content and amounts of videos. I'm proud of you, buddy. I know struggles you've been rocking through. So I'm proud of you. Keep it up. Everybody's checking their watch. I've got notifications too.
Yeah, Jeremy's blowing us up.
What's he doing?
Trying to invite us to a book club.
Oh, I don't want to go to his book club. You know what? I tried to invite you guys to a Super Bowl party, and the only person that said they wanted to come was Jonas, and that's the one guy I didn't want to come.
I'll be there. I will be there.
Just smoked meat and the whole deal is what I was planning. But
That's fine.
yeah,
I'll be there the entire time.
Either way.
Our blue chip picks coming back. We have some.
We
in
have them
stock.
right now. Grab them while you can.
They are almost gone already.
We had double order come in, and they're almost gone already. So if you want blue chip picks, check our inventory right now. Grab what you can. They're in stock. We've almost sold out completely out of tone guards, but there's another batch on its way. It'll be here in the next 4 or 5 days. So
cool.
Be looking for those.
John, do you ever... Oh, that moved on me. Hang on. Let me get it back. I was asking a good question. Do you ever think the collaboration for a recording between the Chapman brothers and JP Cormier will ever come to fruition?
It is still working on it. In fact, JP talked to us. He's one of our new artists that we're running our artist support program. JP is one of those, and we were talking about there actually is talk of us being on tour with JP. You don't even know about this. In June, there's at least 1 or 2 shows in the New Brunswick area that have asked for some Chapman brothers to make a trip and do it.
Pretty cool.
Maybe with.
I'll roadie for that.
Will you roadie for that?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. And that would probably lead to some sort of recording at the same time. So, yeah, that'd be cool.
Any small boutique builders you would like to get in the shop?
Yeah, small boutique builders. Who do we not have right now? There's some really great ones in here right now.
I would
Santa
like to have
Cruz,
pre-war.
I would love to have in here. Pre-war would be nice. I'd love to have Callings. That ship has sailed. They don't like me, I guess. I'm almost certain that they just don't care for me. I love them, though. I love you guys. Let's see, who else? Small boutique builders that I'd love to see. Gosh, there's so many. There's so many great guitar builders. I just got an email. There's a good chance we are going to be seeing Hosen guitars in here, which will actually be really cool. More modern takes on guitars, but he's contacted me, and I think we're going to end up working something out. So that will be really neat, so that people can get a chance to see those. Those who've been following JP know he's also a big fan of his guitars too.
So Flat Pick Nation has some new hats out.
I saw.
He wants one. He thinks you need one.
I do need one.
And the shop needs them.
I do need one. I'll get you set up. When Patrick first did his Flat Pick Nation hats, I was like, dude, who's this guy? I thought he was in the States because he was traveling around all over in here when I first saw his channel years ago, and I was like, man, I need me one of those. Those are pretty cool. And then he just didn't do them, and now, so yeah, I'm down with it. Check him out, guys. Check out Patrick's channel, Flat Pick Nation. He's doing some really cool educational stuff, some great videos to learn. He's got a really cool right hand, especially for the Doc Watson, Norman Blake style stuff. Of course, that leads very easily into the Billy Strings style because that's where his, kind of wheelhouse is in that more traditional vein. I don't know about traditional vein. It's a style, that Norman Blake, Doc Watson style, and Patrick's right hand's awesome to watch. I'm proud of it. So very cool.
People are saying we're back on the boutique thing. Ferris Guitars, Preston Thompson. We are a Thompson dealer.
I've got. I just came off the phone with Christine. There will be at least 6 guitars in here this year that are on build right now. In fact, one of them will be coming very soon. Be looking for a very cool build. Basically, if you guys saw the build that I built for myself, Christine put one of those in, except in old growth East Indian rosewood, so more affordable. Still not going to be a cheap guitar, but all the bells and whistles. So be ready. We're going to see those guitars coming in. It's a lot of slot through saddles I started building.
Nice.
So you're going to see some changes to some of the builds that we've done for Thompson.
Here's a question. How do you handle ensuring that your guitars at home are all properly humidified? Do you keep them all in their cases?
I do, because that's the only way I can guarantee that it'll be that way. I also have a case that I'm going to move out of my office that I'll take home that I can showcase 5 guitars, I think, that is a humidified case. But that's the best way. Other than that, I was going to toy with the idea in my new home of adding a same humidification system we have here in the air ducts. I never got to it, and so far, to be honest with you, I have 2 guitars at my house. That's it. Everything else is staying here, and they're both my daughters. That's true. Jonas knows. It's totally true. Yes. So.
Do we have a 0015 SM from Martin in right now? We do not. Not to my knowledge.
That's the slot one, right? Yeah, we don't have
12
one.
fret.
I should need to get another one of those on order. I didn't order one of those. I should have. I just put in another Martin order yesterday. So cool stuff coming. Guys, I think I'm putting in for the Paisley. The Paisley, everybody. I'm excited about it. Jonas is less excited. I think it's the sexiest. It was the sexiest guitar of the NAMM show.
I don't know about that.
I don't know what it sounded like, to be honest with you.
You couldn't hear anything.
Not in that Martin
booth.
It
was humidified. They had that. Somebody had a giant humidifier blowing into the Martin booth, and every time you walk through it, you would just feel
a fog.
Humidified.
Yep. There you go.
What does a Thompson D Mad Addy with a burst go for? About 13ish.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 12, 11. I think it's closer to 11.
It
12.
depends what it is.
Yeah, I think I've got one. I've got one coming. So, be ready for that.
People are asking about the young guitars. Hal is asking about the young guitars.
Those are good guitars. I don't know much about getting them in here. I'd like to see them again. I got to see those. Isn't that the one that we saw at, IBMA? Yep. Great little guitars. He's been putting out the social media very heavily. So, yeah, very cool. And he's a good player, too.
He's a very good player.
Yeah, kind of like that. I love that. Cool. Any other good questions before we get out of here?
Thompson versus Collings.
God, you guys put me in a bad spot here. For me, it's Thompson. Thompson's one of the top builders out there. They build. There's a character to their guitars. Now, I think the better question is Boucher Thompson, because they're getting closer now. Those 2 guitars are very, very close. I'm excited to put those up against each other soon.
Yeah.
It's been since I've had a Dread that would be comparable to the new Bouchers. It's probably been a year or more. So I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Weird question. This gentleman swims 2 to 3 laps, swims laps 2 to 3 times per week, and his fingers get really dry, so he uses lotion, but hates to practice after he puts on the lotion. Do you have any tips or ideas?
Wash your hands. I mean, I know what you're saying. You don't want to leave all that stuff on there. Coated strings are I wouldn't worry about lotion on there. If you got coated strings like an XS, that shouldn't affect it. Just wipe them down as soon as you're done. You shouldn't affect the strings at all. With those, that'd probably be the best option. But yeah, I get it. You know what? I used to use that excuse all the time. I am an anti-clean dishes person. And when I was a kid, you know what I was? Dad, calluses. I can't. I just can't. Calluses, man. I can't. I still have a thing about cleaning dishes. I hate it. Couple things that came in I want to cover before you get any more questions, because we're running out of time, I know. I got to go take my daughter to, tonight is rehearsal. She's in the Sound of Music in Springfield, everybody. That's the first major play. She just came in there, tried out as a non-theater kid, and she just like, I'd like to try out for that. So she's going to be in Sound of Music. Rehearsals been like crazy. So I'm taking her to that tonight. Rehearsals, it'll be crazy. But McPherson guitars, carbon fibers just came back in. Basket weaves are back. Very limited amounts of them, but everybody believes, not everybody, a lot of people believed the basket weave to be the best sounding of all of them. It is a looser weave, making it seem a little bit bigger. And then also a new one, I think I got a basket weave also with the new Anthem pickup system, which is supposedly a game changer. So I haven't got to try it yet, but both of those I do believe are available right now. Basket weave is on the website. And again, 24 months of 0% financing available if you call the shop. All you have to do, you can also pre-qualify on the website. If you see that section that says 48 months of financing available.
It's under the About Us line.
About Us
now.
now.
And then you go to 48-month financing
and
available.
You can see and get yourself pre-qualified. And then all you got to do is call us. We can get that special financing done. Any instrument, Martin, Taylor, no Taylors. Any Bedells, Bourgeois, Eastmans, any of that stuff. 24 months of 0% interest in equal payments available to you starting, and it's only good for February to March 1st. They gave us a small window. So for this month, 24 months available of 0% financing. So check that out. Get in on it.
Can you compare this E3D we have to the E8D?
I guess I can.
He wants to hear your takes on it.
Okay, let's find the E3D.
It's
Is
over
it
here.
up here?
It's right there.
Where?
To your right.
Where?
On the bottom.
Oh, I see it. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna steal this. By the way, also got in the Rock and Stock Ultimate Practice chairs are back in stock in multiple colors. We have this green one that I'm sitting on right now. Blue, I think, black. I don't know what all colors came in, but we just got a whole bunch of them back in stock. These take a long time because they're hand built in North Carolina. So we don't, once they're gone, it takes a long time to get them back in stock.
Hella's asking, does that include custom shop special orders for the financing? Custom shop or special orders?
If you were to
Pay in full, maybe?
pay full,
Pay
yeah.
in full, yeah.
That's
Is
gonna
it
be hard
boring
to
shirt
do.
day?
Huh?
Is it boring shirt day?
Boring shirt day? This is not boring. Are you guys crazy? This is beautiful. Oh, I got to show you though what I did do today. Check this out, Trent. Skippy peanut butter socks. That's what I'm talking about.
It's like
If that-
concrete.
If that doesn't sound like some sort of whimsy, I don't know what does right here. So. There you go. There's the E3. All right, moving to the E8. I saw that one up here. We're out of E20s right now.
We are out of E20s.
order
Kyle
some
is
of those
asking
in.
me what my next guitar is going to be. I know what it is. John, what do you think it is?
If you were to order, have one in here right now, it's going to be the T-Bar Bourgeois
That's correct.
mahogany guitar that's in here. Followed closely by the Custom Shop Sinker that's
yes,
in here.
absolutely. Yep.
Those are the two.
Roger, we
These are
did
both of
hit
them.
our 75,000
Yep.
subscriber giveaway.
Ship-
we actually did
ship
do it.
that
It's
guitar
already
already.
gone. That is a done thing. On your peanut butter, crunchy or smooth?
I'm a crunchy guy.
I am too. There's nothing like crunchy peanut butter on an Eggo waffle.
That's all you need right
Yep.
there. There you go. There's your comparison between the E8. Obviously, a lot more fullness, bigger, louder, richer overall of the E8s. So, what was that? All right. Trent's got to get out of here.
He always has to get out of here.
You got your open mic tonight, Trent?
No.
No?
Start till summer 8.
Oh.
Back on it's the gentleman that had the FS 830. He is asking, would I need to go over $1,000 for a Martin, and what would you recommend if you were to do so?
I don't think you have much choice, especially on the 830. If you would not be happy with an X Series guitar, the closest thing that you're going to find is probably the new Retro Pluses.
Maybe a 10, or 12.
From his 830,
I don't know.
yes, you'll gain some, but I don't think you're going to be happy until you at least get up to the retros. So the 13s, the new 13s, the Retro Plus, that would probably be where I'd say that's going to put you in the 18 range in a Martin. There's spaces to get you under there. You would not be happy with an X. I can almost guarantee. From his 830, that's a pretty darn good sounding guitar.
Yeah.
And the X Series just not quite there. It's got cool Martin vibe, but it doesn't have as much going on there. That's my opinion.
Are we going to ever have our own TAS custom crunchy peanut butter?
No.
That
Afraid
sucks.
not, guys.
We could. I could see it.
All right, I'll get out of here. I'll let Trent get out of here. Like I said, the big news today is starting today, 24 months, 0% financing. There is no show tomorrow. We can't do the shop talk. Trent is gone. Hinckley is gone. Jason is gone. By the way, good luck to Jason's son, Ben, who's having a surgery starting, heading out for tomorrow morning. And yeah, so that's, everybody keep him in your thoughts. And look for those guitar cases, everybody. If you see any guitar cases or guys running around with a red van with white hood and a weird, you know what he looks like in the picture? The Geico caveman.
Yeah, he does.
He looks like exactly. Yeah. Somehow we got robbed by the Geico caveman.
Absolutely.
I don't know how that happened. So many really cool instruments coming in, guys. So many neat things. I'm working on so many cool projects. I feel absolutely blessed. The channel's growing. The amount of exclusive and cool products that have been pushed their way into here because you guys are so kind to us. I appreciate it. It has really changed what we are and who we are. So.
One thing really fast, this goes back on that boutique guitar question, like boutique builders. What about Huss and Dalton?
Love Huss and Dalton. It looks like we might be doing something with them in the near future. I had a good talk with Brian. I love what they got going on right now, and I have for a long time. I think Brian is one of the coolest guys ever. Also a great musician, and we'll be talking. Be ready. It's probably not going to happen for a few months, but be ready. Some cool stuff happening there. That's
cool.
all I got.
That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. Bye, guys. I hope you had fun with me. This was Jonas pretending to be Hinckley.
Hinckley
Trent
pretends to be me.
Trent pretending to be Trent. I'm glad to have him back. Did you lose all your money in Vegas, Trent? Seriously?
Most of it.
Did you lose any of your money? Did you lose your dad's money in? No. Okay, just checking. He's too kind to you. He is a nice guy, and I don't get it because you're not a fine person. I'm lying. Trent is a wonderful person. Guys, thank you all for hanging out with us very much here today. We will be back on Thursday for New Guitar Thursday. And yeah, we'll talk about more products that came in. There's more Bouchers coming in. There's
some
other
really
cool guitars that
cool
arrived next
yeah.
door. So I'm pretty excited about those. Guys, bye-bye.
Then we have
See you later.
E1000.
Adios.